Welcome back to another tiny adventure made entirely from colorful polymer clay. Today, we're stepping into a charming little village where every miniature has its own story to tell. We have a cozy little house that looks like it's been waiting for visitors, a bright red motorbike ready for a countryside ride, and a cute three-wheeled vehicle that's probably the village's fastest taxi. Although it might only reach the speed of a very determined turtle. Of course, no village is complete without a big green tree for some refreshing shade, a colorful woven bed that's perfect for an afternoon nap, a traditional hand water pump that still works hard every day. Let's build this adorable miniature village together, one tiny piece at a time, and who knows? By the end of this video, you might be inspired to create your own little clay world. Take a chunk of light brown clay, roll it into a ball, and gently shape it into a rectangular block. Don't worry if it's not perfectly square, this little house isn't entering a beauty contest. As long as it looks cozy, you're doing great. Next, let's make the front door. Flatten a piece of brown clay into a rectangle, then carve a few vertical lines to create wooden planks. Roll one tiny little ball for the doorknob. It's so small that one sneeze, and you'll be searching the entire table for it. To make everything pop, roll a few thin brown clay ropes and place them around the door and window as frames. Tiny details make a huge difference, just like adding eyebrows to a face. This little house looks like the kind of place where a warm cup of hot chocolate is waiting for you after a long day.
Oh, wow!
This tiny house is so adorable that if it could walk, I'm sure it would wave hello to everyone it passed. Finally, place the roof on top of the house, adjust it carefully, and gently smooth the edges so everything sticks together nicely. And there you have it, a cute miniature clay house. It may be tiny, but it's charming enough to become the star of your miniature village. Now all it needs is a tiny neighbor and maybe a tiny clay cat. Now let's make a beautiful little tree so our tiny house won't feel lonely anymore. Start by taking some brown clay, roll it into a ball, and shape it into a sturdy tree trunk. Make the bottom a little wider so the tree can stand proudly. Nobody wants a tree that falls over 5 seconds after it's planted. Roll lots of tiny green clay balls, gently squeeze them to give them a fluffy texture, and attach them one by one to the branches. If you'd like, add a few tiny clay fruits, but don't make too many. Otherwise, all the miniature kids will start climbing the tree to pick them. And before they know it, a swarm of tiny bees will come buzzing out. Suddenly, it's no longer a fruit-picking adventure, it's a miniature marathon. Start by rolling a piece of red polymer clay for the front body of the motorcycle. It may look tiny, but this is the legendary village shuttle that faithfully transports the neighborhood aunties to the market every single morning. Roll 2 balls of black clay and gently flatten them to make the wheels. Add gray clay circles in the center for the rims. Make sure the wheels are nice and round, otherwise, your bike might dance down the road instead of driving. Don't forget to make the 2 wheels perfectly round and add a few tire grooves for a realistic look. These little wheels are the hardest working members of the entire vehicle. From early morning, they roll from the vegetable stall to the fish market, then to the meat shop, and somehow make a few extra stops just so the village aunties can catch up on the latest news. Bend a piece of black clay into the handlebars. The driver needs flexible steering because it's impossible to focus on the road when the passengers keep saying,
"Wait, did you hear what happened yesterday?"
Now it's time to build the real attraction, the passenger cabin. Shape a bright yellow-orange platform. Add 4 vertical posts. Smooth every surface with your sculpting tool, straighten the roof, and make sure every part is firmly attached. Add a long bench across the back so every auntie can squeeze in shoulder to shoulder. The closer they sit, the louder the conversation gets. Before the engine even starts, one auntie whispers,
"Did you hear about the family down the road?"
And suddenly 3 others lean in with sparkling eyes, shouting,
Tell us everything!
Continue by attaching the protective side frames. Then add a few horizontal support bars to make the motorcycle sturdier and more durable. Next, shape the roof into a wide, gently curved canopy to give the vehicle a charming and sturdy appearance. Use a sculpting tool to carve several parallel lines across the surface, creating the look of neatly arranged roof panels. This roof doesn't just protect the passengers from the sun and rain, it also serves as an unofficial sound shield whenever the village aunties begin another lively gossip session. Thanks to the spacious canopy, everyone can chat comfortably while enjoying the ride, no matter how exciting the conversation becomes. The motorcycle is finally finished and ready to welcome its favorite passengers. Just remember to fill it with fuel. The aunties will bring plenty of conversations on their own. Trust me, it'll be overflowing with laughter long before it runs out of gas. Can you guess what I'm making right now? Go ahead and take a wild guess. Believe it or not, it's actually the heart and soul of a home. Let me know your answer in the comments below. The fire is gently crackling, filling the house with the warm and cozy feeling of family. Now it's time to gather around the table and enjoy a delicious homemade meal together. But then I suddenly realized I still have no idea what to cook today. Since the weather is so hot, leave your favorite summer dish in the comments and give me some tasty ideas for my next meal. And here it is, our family's rice jar. It's filled not only with fluffy white rice but also with love, care, and the warmth of countless family meals. May this little rice jar always stay full, bringing delicious food, happy moments, and endless love to our home. And here it is, our family's rice jar. It's filled not only with fluffy white rice but also with love, care, and the warmth of countless family meals. May this little rice jar always stay full, bringing delicious food, happy moments, and endless love to our home. No matter which colors you choose, your little pump will be one of a kind because it reflects your mood today. Shape a tall cylinder for the body of the pump and attach it to a sturdy round base. It may be tiny, but it's working hard enough to keep an entire village supplied with water. It definitely deserves a vacation. Then add a gently curved spout that looks like it's politely greeting everyone. If it's a little crooked, don't worry, just pretend the pump is still waking up from a nap. Now make a long pump handle and attach it to the top. Think of it as the pump's personal gym equipment. Every up and down motion is a workout. The harder you pump, the more water flows. Well, the handle is probably thinking, looks like I'm working overtime again. Finally, create a tiny bucket and place it beside the pump to catch the water. This little water pump may be tiny, but it's always ready to deliver cool, refreshing water. As long as it doesn't decide to go on strike after being pumped all day long. We're making a colorful miniature bed, the most famous gathering spot in the village where all the aunties meet for tea and endless gossip. Then weave the bed surface using colorful strips of clay in purple, yellow, green, and pink. The brighter the colors, the happier the bed looks. And somehow, the longer the gossip sessions become. From a few small pieces of clay, we've created a bed that's both adorable and incredibly useful. During the day, it's the perfect gathering place for village aunties to chat for hours, and at night, it becomes my dad's favorite spot to scroll through his phone and watch videos long past bedtime. Who do you think would use this bed more, the gossip-loving aunties or my phone-scrolling dad? And that's our miniature village all finished. From the cozy little house and leafy tree to the tiny motorbike, colorful woven bed, water pump, and warm campfire, every little piece was made with patience and lots of fun. I hope this project inspires you to create your own miniature world. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment to tell me which miniature was your favorite, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss my next clay creations. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting!